A new political party has set its sights on this year's federal election, and its policies are turning heads. The Rise Up Australia Party is the brainchild of Christian preacher Daniel Nalaya. He's anti-Islamic, claims to have raised people from the dead, and once blamed the Black Saturday bushfires on Victoria's abortion laws. Today he launched his new party with help from renowned climate change skeptic Lord Monckton. Hayden Cooper reports.
Canberra's National Press Club has seen more than a few political launches, but rarely are they this exuberant.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie! Aussie, Aussie, Aussie!
This group of flag wavers call themselves the Rise Up Australia Party, and this man is their excitable leader.
The silent majority of Australia finally has a party which will speak the words that they're thinking in their minds and is sunk in their hearts. They're looking for someone to champion the cause, to protect Australia.
Daniel Nalaya's party of 1,500 members wants to keep Australia Australian. Their guest speaker at the launch, an Englishman.
Good day, Australia!
Lord Christopher Monckton, the British climate change skeptic and frequent visitor, has latched on to the Rise Up Australia cause.
It is not for me as a Brit to endorse any Australian political party, but I'm going to anyway.
He's here to promote Daniel Nalaya in his quest to enter the Senate.
Is Pastor Danny going to Canberra?
Pastor Danny, as he's known to some, is a magnet to controversy. The founder of the evangelical Christian group Catch the Fire Ministries, he's most well known for his strident anti-Islamic views, opposing the construction of mosques and fighting Victoria's racial vilification laws in court.
We have a choice, nation of Australia. We either can follow the Quran and follow Islamic Sharia law and be slaves in this nation, or follow the Bible and be a free and democratic society.
Now, as a Senate candidate, he spies one overarching problem in Australia.
Multiculturalism, for me, is the biggest threat right now for Australia's future. Now, what I'm saying is tolerance is a key landmark for multiculturalism. But tolerance pushed to the limit, to the place of the host country having to sacrifice their own rights, that's when it comes to a place where to say enough is enough.
Pastor Nalaya's fear is radical Islam and Sharia law.
Please do not come and tell me or our nation that your laws are not good enough for us. We want Islamic Sharia law, a separate legal system. Sorry, that's the time we show the doorway and say, there's a free passage for you. You go back to where you came from, because Australia will not.
What do you say to those people who accuse you of being anti-Islamic?
I think they will be right. I'm not anti-Muslim. I'm anti some of the teachings of Islam in the Quran. But I love the Muslim people.
Are you practicing and encouraging religious discrimination?
To be politically correct, that will be an answer, yes. That's what people will say. But I want to be politically incorrect and say, I want to confront this issue head on. How long are we going to let the fear and intimidation continue?
You'll tolerate any other religion, but Islam you won't tolerate.
No, let me put it this way, we tolerate all other religions. Islam, I'm concerned.
In 2009, Daniel Nalaya again hit the headlines after linking Victoria's Black Saturday bushfires with that state's abortion laws. He said he'd had a prophetic dream about a fire when the laws were passed. And even today, he still makes a divine connection to the disaster that killed 173 people.
Was nothing like what you have experienced before, what we've experienced after. And I hope and pray there'll never be another one like that.
What do you put it down to?
That particular bushfire, if you're referring to, I hope and pray that it's not the case, but I believe with all my heart that it is the dream that I had. That we, as Christians, did not stand in the gap and pray and cry out to God for protection over our nation.
On abortion laws, his new supporter, Christopher Monckton, is an equally feisty advocate.
And just because you and the ABC think it's okay to dismember and torture and kill little children of our own species without even giving them an anaesthetic first, you mustn't go round getting angry with them because they disagree with you.
To his supporters, Daniel Nalaya is something of a messiah. In fact, he even claims to have prayed for and resurrected 3 dead people in his preaching career. Now, with the theme song done and a new backer from abroad, he's hoping the enthusiastic zeal transfers to the ballot box. In the Rise Up Australia Party, Christopher Monckton has found a group of Australians who embrace his alternate views, and they're not afraid to show it. In Christopher Monckton, this fledgling political party has found a fellow traveller, a man they hope will bolster their modern-day crusade. The British guest speaker insists he's not associating himself with all of Daniel Nalaya's views, but even so, for those who question him or his new friend, there's short shrift.
Go and do your job and stop trying to pick nits when somebody like Pastor Danny, whose intentions are manifestly kindly, is thought to have said something that you can have some fun with. Come on, grow up.